Hello, my name's the Retro Gaming Goose, and welcome back to Star Wars Month. And today we're talking about Star Wars Jedi Starfighter. Released in 2002 for the original Xbox, this is a sequel to Star Wars Starfighter, and takes place just before the events of the attack on Geonosis, the start of the Clone Wars. And it's your pretty standard sort of like arcade fighter flight simulation game, very similar to like Rogue Squadron, except for nowhere near as good. I was really disappointed going back to play this game. I vaguely remember liking it when I was younger, but it's not a good game. It's very boring. Everything like just seems so easy. Every mission is just destroy all of these starships and then move on to the next one, and it's just a bit I don't know how to describe this game other than it's just not very good. It's just very plain and very meh. The graphics are pretty nice and it's got the Star Wars music, so I can't really fault the score, but overall, like, what is the point in this game? The best bit about this game is the really weird CGI version of Mace Windu that you see in the opening cutscene. But other than that, it's just... I missed this one. Completely miss it. So weirdly enough, this game was developed and published by LucasArts, and the writer was W. Hayden Blackman, and it was also released on the PlayStation 2 as well, so I should mention that. And the most bizarre thing to me is when I was doing some research for this game, it scored quite high on the critics. I don't know whether it's just I wasn't in the mood to play this game, but it got a good like high 8 out of 10, like 78%, 81% like review score, and it's just, I don't get it. I don't know if I'm missing something here, like as to what makes this game good, because it was just bland. It was so unimaginative with its like, I don't know if it's because I've also recently been playing Rogue Squadron again. It's just not anything. It's just really basics like fighter combat. Like, I didn't once feel threatened by any of the enemies that you come across, or any of the, like, I didn't feel like I was outgunned or that I had to do some like amazing sort of Jedi skills to beat the enemy, even though it's a lot of times one single fighter ship up against everyone else, and it's just it's just not good. What I will say is it does look pretty. The graphics are really good, and this is me playing this on the original Xbox. It runs really well, it plays really well. The sound, like I said, the sound's good. The sound effects are also quite good. But yeah, it's just something missing from this game. It just seems like an empty husk of a game. It feels like they just needed to get something out to tie in with the like Clone Wars or Attack of the Clones even, and it just it feels like a movie tie-in game, like one of them old movie tie-in games that are just there because there was a movie to also help promote it. And that is something that really fascinates me about like Attack of the Clones, because we had a tie-in game for Phantom Menace, we even had a tie-in game for the Revenge of the Sith, but there isn't really a proper Attack of the Clones tie-in game that follows the storyline of the movie, other than like I think a Game Boy Color and a Game Boy Advance game. Everything else is just a bit like, I just don't understand why they went for like stories that supplement the movie rather than like actually just making the movie into a game. And I know that's like a weird thing, like a weird like a weird criticism to have of this, but I feel like it's very true. Like, why not just make an Attack of the Clones game? Because there's parts in Attack of the Clones that would be really good as in gameplay, and they just didn't do it. I don't know really what the thinking was behind that, of just to release a load of supplement stories rather than the actual story, and I feel like it really did hinder Star Wars games at this time. Admittedly, we did get games like Knights of the Old Republic, like the original Knights of the Old Republic, but it wasn't enough, especially for me. Like, I just feel like the games that came out in this era of Star Wars were just subpar. I know last week I said that Star Wars Bounty Hunter was really good, and that is probably the exception, but I still feel like every other game that came out around this time just was lacking something, lacking like creativity, imagination, and it was very bland. But maybe I'm wrong. I'm completely happy to be proven wrong on this. If you have played this game and you think it's really good, please comment below and explain to me, like, maybe I didn't give it enough time, maybe I was playing it wrong, maybe I was just in a bad mood when playing this game, or just not in the right frame of mind. But if you had like great memories of playing this, please let me know. Like, I will give it another go if everyone keeps telling me that it was actually good. I need to stick with it, I need to do this, I need to do that. Like, I will try and enjoy this game, I really will. But overall, like, playing through the first couple of levels, and from what I remember when I was younger, I just don't think it's that great. And it's a shame, because so many Star Wars games are excellent, like fantastic games, and this one just wasn't. I'm also genuinely interested to know, like, as it is Star Wars month, like, comment below, like, what is your favourite Star Wars game? And I may even do a playthrough of them, or just like review them, or whatever, just something around like another Star Wars game, because there's so many more that I want to go for, I want to cover, I want to show off. And I just feel like, yeah, like, I would love to know if this is someone's favourite Star Wars game, and I would like to know why, because I don't see why you would pick to play this over one of the Rogue Squadron games, because the Rogue Squadron games are genuinely good. But yeah, that's me rambling about Star Wars Jedi Starfighter. That's all I can really say about it. I didn't enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below telling me what your favourite Star Wars game is. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.